A simple name in a complex rivalry. For one side, the Big Orange is just not a color they can sit with, and the other side, Crimson, has them seeing red. Easy to assume everyone here has a lighter in hand, and now we get to see who will use it. Welcome, everyone, to the shores of the Tennessee River, Neyland Stadium, home of the Volunteers. As we'll see a squad from the SEC, the Alabama Crimson Tide, taking on a team from the playoff a year ago, the Tennessee Volunteers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started. Alabama about to kick off to get things started. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Slips through the line. Got a little room. He's going to get loose. They will get him. It's a touchdown.
People still fill in the stands, and he takes the opening kickoff back to the house to fire up the crowd, fire up his teammates. What a start for this young man.
And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So Alabama's offense will start this game off. Blowouts in rivalry games can be the result of a number of factors. Sometimes teams start pressing. Sometimes it just gets away. Sometimes they didn't have the right mindset. The last time they got together, lopsided. What happens this time, David?
But either way, last time affects this time because all you've heard about is we weren't even competitive. This is a rival.
Turning it on! Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Use the play fake, now to throw. Unleashes one. Makes the grab. The freshman brought down after bringing that one in. And they'll line up from the 31 on first down. Wants to go up top on first down. He's got him. And he runs through one tackle and picks up a few.
Slant routes, they're good against man coverage, but they're good against zone coverage too. If that receiver can find the soft spot between the linebacker and the DB, you'll take that throw all day.
Going to swing it on second down. Gets it out fast. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. The Tide with the 1st and 10. Now from inside the red zone. They get a rough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20.
How about this defense coming out aggressive on first down? They're in the red zone. They're like, no, we're going to take the fight to you. Now setting up a second down and long and putting them in a great position to be successful.
Got his man quickly. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Third down. Red zone play. Crowd alive. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Got it in the middle. It's Jones. And they'll stop him about 5 yards short of the first. This offense wants to establish an aggressive identity. They'll go for it on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Looking for the score. Touchdown, Crimson Tide. Quick strike through the air for the score.
Well, they wanted to turn the page after losing their last game, so how about you come out in this one? On the opening drive, you march the entire field and you put 6 up on the board. You can't start a game better than that.
Setting up for the extra point and the tie. And they did tack on that extra point with no problem. They go 83 yards on the drive. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. And he takes this from inside the 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So Tennessee's offense will try to get something started with their first possession. Guys, if you listen closely, I think you can hear the jawing going already between this quarterback and wide receiver. What a matchup, Jesse, it's going to be between those two.
You know, so many people have already been talking about this individual one-on-one matchup, David, and it's going to be happening out on an island all game long. The receiver's got speed, he's got game-breaking ability, catching the football, can climb the ladder. He's going up against one of the best shutdown corners in the game. I cannot wait to watch this.
Yeah, and he's got the speed to stay with him and the instincts, and he's been so great out wide in every game. This is a huge test. This is a Sunday test. Two NFL guys going at it to see who's going to take home the prize.
They'll snap this one from the 30 on 1st and 10. The quick out. Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the first down. And the Volunteers can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Volunteers are moving quickly down the field. They'll ride the hot hand. And they picked up 9 on first down. It'll bring up 2nd and short. Looking to fire. Quickly to the tight end. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on first down. Got his man on the right. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. Got some of the work done on first. Now let's see what they have on second down. Back to pass. Pressure coming. Just a hair too much on it from this big-armed sophomore quarterback. Couldn't find his man last time, and that leaves him with a 3rd and 6. Out of the gun, the inside give. He's inside the 35. They'll spot it at the 34. Not enough for the first down, and let's see what they do on 4th. Here comes the Wildcat. Watch out here. Direct snap. It's Butler. They get him on the ground, but it'll be enough for the first down, and they might mark that down to use the Wildcat again. And the Vols pounded the rock to move the sticks. Now back to work. Looking to throw on first. He just missed the target on that one. Got to put it on his body. They'll be able to get off one more play before quarter's end. They'll leave it with him. And the run is for no gain and no more time left on the clock in the first quarter. Absolutely nothing settled. Deadlocked after one period of play as we have a look at the stats. They fought to a standstill in the first. Let's see if someone can get the edge in the second quarter. They had a chance to talk over this 3rd down play to open the period. Wide receiver comes in motion. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Got it behind the line. It's Butler. They've got it just outside the red zone. They'll move the chains. It's at the 21. The Vols have it with a 1st and 10. Looking downfield on first down. Might be looking to run. He's got it. Down to the 3-yard line, and that's where they'll have it 1st and goal.
I love when QBs break the pocket and still look to attack. Because as soon as you break the pocket, I'm thinking, oh, man, he's going to take off and run, and I might come up. But those big plays can be made down the field. Nice job by the quarterback.
And he will take it in. Touchdown, Vols! He'll try to tack on one more. And the PAT gives them a 14-7 lead. They held the ball for 15 plays on that touchdown drive. And they finish it up with a 3-yard scoring toss. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Here comes that Alabama offense. They find themselves trailing by a touchdown and a chance on this drive to even the score. Off the play fake on first down to throw. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19.
This defense, they are tenacious, and they've got guys up front that are athletic and that are so strong and can collapse the pocket. You saw it right there in that play action.
The Crimson Tide just hoping at least to get some of the yardage back here on second down. Into the pile, maybe got one. He stopped at the 21.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not opening up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Off the bootleg and rolling out. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. Fourth down coming up. Alabama will bring the punt team on the field. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. And the returner will be brought down. Tennessee ready to go to work the Big Orange offense on the field. How about that last drive? Just carved him up in the air, David.
Yeah, and how about that quarterback? You gave him the ball, and he delivered the goods. Great job taking apart the defense, Jesse, on that last drive.
He really did, Dave. I mean, that was a masterclass in just reading coverage and being accurate.
Hand off from the shotgun. This freshman makes the stop after a short gain. And the Volunteers line up trying to move the sticks on third and short. They'll try to get the first through the air. Makes the catch. It's Davis. Nice pickup there. Gets him the first down and sets him up at the 45-yard line. Last completion moved the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. To the air on first down. Keeps looking downfield. Just couldn't find an open man. He'll get rid of it, and it'll be second down. Despite all the bitterness in the Alabama-Auburn rivalry, to many, this game, Alabama-Tennessee, has the richest tradition and carries the most importance.
And you think of some of the legends that have trolled the sidelines in this rivalry, right? Paul Bear Bryant, Johnny Majors, Nick Saban. This has been such a critical game, not just in the SEC, but all across college football as well, David.
Yeah, in 1901, going back that far, this rivalry, the fans absolutely don't like each other. They don't like anything about each other. Every time the other team's playing, they're cheering against them. This game has always meant a lot.
They just keep firing. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. Backed up now, here's second and long. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Finds his tight end. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. The Volunteers come to the line on third and short, looking to keep the drive moving. Shotgun snap. Wants to throw it on third. Quick strike complete. He's got enough. It'll be a first down. They've got it up to 12. And this will be the 9th play of the drive. Looking to throw on first down. Into the end zone. And they will score. Touchdown, Tennessee.
And that's his second receiving touchdown of the game. My man is just finding pay dirt. Tell you what, these are the kind of guys that you continue to feature throughout a game when he can do this kind of damage after he catches the football.
They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. He'll return it. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and a score on this drive would do wonders for their confidence. They've already racked up big sack numbers. It's starting to snowball, and they are ready to go again. They'll go to the ground. And he is just engulfed at the line by this giant defensive tackle. The noise reverberating off the checkerboards in Neyland on third down. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Catch in the middle, it's Jones. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Alabama with a 1st and 10 here. Back in motion, trying to clear the picture. Wants to go up top on first down. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
Well, that's just a great play by the defender and great timing. It was the hit that forced that incompletion.
Second down, they'll go to the air. Snagged out of the air. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. Third down coming up after that completion. From the gun, wants to pass. Lets it fly. It's caught downfield. And they don't drag him down until he gets all the way to the 46-yard line.
Well, I think on that play you saw why this guy's such a big weapon in this offense. At receiver, he does such a nice job with his routes. He's patient, and he's consistent, and he's got good hands. You don't see him put a lot of balls on the ground. Nice.
Oh, the sweet spin, and he's free. Shoved out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 15-yard line, and this offense is doing work. Just moments ago, Alabama was feeling the shadow of its own goalpost, and now the Tide generating momentum. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Pulls it in. Takes it all the way down to the 4 after making the grab, and they're set up. This offense needs a little something to feel good about going to halftime. A chance to chip away here on 1st and goal. They'll go to the air. Safe completion on the screen. Quick throw, but he's not going anywhere. The defense was all over it. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Going to try to pop one on the screen. The offense burns its 3rd and final timeout of the half. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. On 3rd and goal, they'll try to throw it in. Alabama! Fitted in the window for the score.
And that was a really big score here at the end of the first half, just for their confidence and their momentum. They're obviously still losing right now on the scoreboard, but you had the feeling something positive had to happen here at the end of the first half for them to go in at halftime, regroup, and come out in the second half now trying to build on that successful drive offensively.
You get that touchdown right before the half, build the momentum, and the last thing you need to do is mess it up by allowing a big kickoff return. On the move from inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Final seconds of the first half. Let's see if they can pull off a little magic. Wants to throw on first down. He hurls one deep down the left side. Can't make the connection. Incomplete pass, and 1 second remains. Just enough time for one final play in this half. He wants to change this route. And back to the air on 2nd down. He's not afraid to go deep. It's incomplete, and they tried to get one on the board before the break and couldn't quite make the connection. First half in the books. time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, rivalry games always bring out a ton of emotions, and they were on full display in that first half. And a lot of coaches will say limiting the big plays and maybe hitting on a few yourself is key. But I'm more of a move the chains guy. Give me efficiency every day of the week and twice on Saturday. The offensive unit that subscribes to the less is more philosophy might be the one that leaves here today with a big fat W. That said, let's get back to the field and our guys in the booth to see who comes out on top of this rivalry contest.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Tide offense rolls onto the field. They start this third quarter one-possession game and hoping to get an early drive going.
This offense is ready, and they're ready to take the field here and see if they can get something established. They don't have to change everything and reinvent the wheel. They've had some successes in the first half, so let's get that continued here on the opening drive.
Yeah, and I love getting that break at half to go talk with my coaches and pick my offensive coordinator's brain so I know exactly what I need to do to attack this defense, and I get ball first.
Perfect play call for that big gain to open the drive. Now here they come on 1st and 10. Use the play fake. Now to throw. The short hands. It's Jones. They mark him out of bounds at the 42, and they are on the move. It's 1st and 10 for this offense from the 42. Looking to throw on 1st down. Right on the money.
And these quarterbacks have to really trust their wide receivers that they're going to be disciplined and run to the right route when they're throwing that ball to the outside like that, because those corners are sitting there on the inside, and the worst thing that could happen is to miss inside and that cornerback be going the other direction.
Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off the bootleg, wants to throw it. Using the quick game. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. Alabama comes to the line with a 1st and goal. This quarterback part of their running game. Driving his way all the way down to the 3-yard line. Now 2nd and goal, and right in the teeth of this noise. They'll run it to the left, looking for the end zone. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. A 3rd and goal, and this defense feeling energy from the crowd. They'll try to sneak it. Sneaks it into the end zone.
And I tell you what, Reese, I'm not picking a team unless I got a guy that can do something like this at the quarterback spot. I need an athlete. I need a little bit of mobility. It just dictates too much to the defense. QB runs in for 6.
Extra point here will tie the game. And they did make the extra point, and we have a tie ball game here in the 3rd. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
2 teams inside the Big 12 squaring off today, and it's now a final. Here's a quick recap. Baylor took care of business today. I think their coach had their attention all week, and the end result was a focused group of Bears that fired on all cylinders.
He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Makes the grab. It's Francis.
Just another week in the Big 12 where anything can happen on any given Saturday. As we send things back to you guys.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there, Kevin. Thanks for the update. Not much doing there. He gets it to the 26, a gain of 1. And the Vols come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. They'll move those chains, getting it out to the 29-yard line and trying to get this drive rolling. Solid run on the last play gives this offense another 1st down. Looking downfield on 1st down. He lets one fly deep. Catch inside the 30 and still running. And it looked as if he might take that one all the way to the house. Just ran Vols are marching down the field. To the air on first down. Fires to the middle. He makes the catch. They make the stop at the 5-yard line, but they've got it first and goal. On the doorstep of cashing it in for the offense. Just another big play for this guy who spent the entire game wide open. Couple of touchdowns here, and he moves his touchdown Volunteers. And that one will put him up here in the second half. This is like a baseball pitcher that can't miss. He is just pounding the strike zone.
It just gets in the zone, right? You can't miss. You've seen quarterbacks get like that no matter what they do. They're on fire. They're hitting the receivers. And listen, that's also on the defense. The defense has to do a better job making him feel uncomfortable, changing what they're doing in coverage so he's a little bit confused. You can't just let him pick you apart.
Guys, here comes that Alabama offense onto the field. They're down by a touchdown, but hoping to dial up some plays and pull even in what's turning out to be a really good football game. Leaves it with the running back. At the 35, he's got room. There he goes. And I wasn't sure they were going to be able to catch him. They finally did, but they gave up a huge play. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Pocket breaking down. That one never had a chance. Incomplete. So now it's second and long. They'll send the back in motion. To the air on second down. Throws to the wideout. Got his man downfield. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Well, look what's happening now. Old Uncle Mo has hit the transfer portal and is changing sidelines. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line and a big red zone opportunity here. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Wants to go up top. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21. We've come to the end of the period, and Tennessee leads it. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. After swapping ends of the field, they gave them a little time to figure out how they'll open the final period here on third down. Under fire. And he is not going to get there as the defense gets him on the ground. So here we are on fourth down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. And this one splits the uprights. The lead now trimmed to 28-24. They'll kick it away after putting up a field goal on that last drive.
And I think I understand the thought process of the offense here. You cut into the lead. Now a touchdown wins it. I might have stayed a little bit more aggressive, but they obviously trust their defense, and they're trying to get the football back to this offense and try to make plays late in the fourth quarter.
The give to Davis. Not much there. Picks up a couple to the 22.
At this point of the game, the offense has the lead, and the offensive coordinator knows they want to keep running the football. So he's going back, he's looking at his playlist, and he's saying, which runs work the best for me in this game? What can I lean on right here to make sure we win this one?
Oh, he's going to try to hit him deep. Makes the grab inside the 30. Touchdown ball! And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing. They put another score on the board as they try to push this winning streak to 3. Is there anything this dude can't do? He's channeling his inner Condridge Holloway, Heath Schuler, or dare I say, the great Peyton Manning.
I bet he can't lead the band, Reese. I bet he's not allowed to do that. He's having himself a day, but he's not there yet. But, man, putting up some stats, doing what he wants. This offense is absolutely cooking.
Here comes that Alabama offense. It's always great to get points on a drive, but it would behoove them to try to get a touchdown this time around, Palmer.
They may have to get out of their comfort zone here too, David, a little bit. Just start being more aggressive and take some chances, but that's what's going to happen for them to win this game.
Yeah, and when you're losing, obviously everything gets hyped. Everything becomes more critical. This drive is crucial because you've got to cut into this deficit and put some points on the board.
Looks like Alabama will pick up the first down.
And this offense is going to have to come up clutch, man. Like late in the football game, you are trailing. This is why you get paid the big bucks. This is why the quarterback is the glamour position. Like, you've got to trust him. He's got to come through. They got to put a few drives together here to get back in this football game.
Hey, man, if you're going to force incompletions when the QB's throwing to the tight end, you better be physical. Nice job with the hit, forcing that incompletion.
Second down, he'll throw it. It's complete to the right. Breaks into the open. Finally forced out of bounds. Maybe a step shy of midfield. They'll mark it at the 49. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. This Alabama offense is clicking. They're set up with another first down. Bringing the heat. Firing deep. Grabs it at the 25 in stride. And they explode on that one, and they've got it down to the 22. The Crimson Tide comes to the line with the 1st and 10. Sends it back in motion. He wants to throw it again. Makes the grab down the middle. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. The Tide trying to pay off this red zone trip. Just going to keep it after the snap. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
The whole point of running the quarterback on these designed runs is to get an extra blocker. You should be getting more movement up front. At that time, the guys were getting knocked backwards, and as a result, they actually lost it.
Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. On 4th down, they're taking to the air. Punch it out of the air. They make the tackle, but he's got a fresh set of downs, and it's 1st and goal from the 7. Here's the snap, looking to throw. He wants it all. Throw to the end zone. It's picked off. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football. Looking to throw on 1st down. Snagged in the middle. It's small. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground covered. Pick up the 1st. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Fires to the big fella. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. And the Volunteers are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short.
And nice job by the defense staying glued to it. Getting him on the ground as soon as he catches the football. Knowing he's a threat, I'm not going to let this guy get out of my sights. Nice job by the D.
Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. They'll snap it from the 36. They've got a 1st down. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Here comes the heat. Couldn't find anybody to throw to. He'll just toss it away. It'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Making side adjustments here. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Unloads to the wideout. And that pass will be jarred loose on 2nd down. That brings up 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. They'll move the wide receiver. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. That's reeled in. It's Francis. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the 1st down. The Volunteers will bring the punt team onto the field. Oh, they faked it, snapped it to the up man. They'll stop him short, and they had it sniffed out from the beginning. Wants to throw on first down. Fires left. Quarterback just flat missed it. Incomplete.
Hey, sometimes your quarterback's getting flustered and running all over the place, and that's the reason your offense isn't successful. Not that time. Had plenty of time to throw. Now let's see if we can get some execution out of him moving forward.
Fires downfield. Caught over the middle. It's Jones. They get him stopped, but the big gain has them on the doorstep. Let's mark it at the 13. A first down for the offense. From the red zone, he's going to throw it. Lets it fly. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. Brought down inside the 10-yard line. They'll mark it at the 9 after that interception. They are backed up, tough field position. The drive starts from their own 9-yard line. The give as they work on that clock. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. Wouldn't be surprised to see them go right back to the run on second down and maybe put this thing away. Looking to fire. Caught behind the line. It's Davis. Now they've got a little room to work with. They're out to the 28 with a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They're going back to the ground. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
I'll tell you what, it's really nice at this point in the game if you can lean on your run game. When you have the lead, you've got the football late in the game, you can chew that clock and start to really make that defense have a little bit of panic.
And they pick up just a few on that completion.
This defense is going to have to be careful. Not only do they have to worry about this guy running the football, but they've got to keep their eye on him when he runs.